You know what's something that doesn't really get talked about very often is vendors. Look, I know that wedding days is all about the bride and groom, their family and friends, but also the vendor team. When you have a really great team on a wedding day, it makes everything so seamless. And what's even better is when everybody respects each other's role and what they play on that wedding day. And look, I've said it many times is that weddings shouldn't be seen as a production because I believe it shouldn't be. You're establishing a covenant, you're celebrating with your family and friends, but there is a production element to weddings. And when you have a great team, a production team that comes together and everybody plays their role, it makes the day one, way better for the bride and groom, and two, everybody's role gets uplifted and complemented by each of the vendors. You see, usually at the head of everything is a planner. She's had the most contact with the bride and groom and their families, and putting that day together to make sure it goes seamless. Whether it's the planner's recommendation or the couple's research that they find the vendors that they're bringing into the wedding day, the most important thing is trust, that everybody trusts each other and can be a team player. I do have a motto that trust no one because I think it's important no matter what. If you're a vendor there, you have to be responsible for your actions. And if something doesn't go right, it's nobody else's fault, it's your fault because it's your responsibility. But there has to be a level of trust when you're working with other vendors. For me, I have to trust the DJ and their equipment that's going to work for me to capture stuff. I'll still have my backup equipment, but ultimately they're going to have a cleaner feed when it comes to audio. And there's an element of trust in this DJ that they're going to do well, that they may, hey, let me know when things are about to happen or start or something changes. They'll communicate it well with me. Same thing with a planner, same thing with photography as well, florist, X, Y, and Z, whoever is there. It's important when you have a great vendor team, everybody gets uplifted. Everybody gets to showcase what they can do. And that doesn't get talked about, I think, enough. I think we hear more about the negativity of vendors than the positivity of what it looks like when it's a great wedding team. I just did 2 weddings these past Friday and Saturday, and the team was amazing. The photographer was really polite. We worked side by side with each other on the same page. Planner was very communicative, very respectful of us and what we're doing. She made sure that everything was flowing very well on time. And then once we head over to the reception space, the DJ was amazing. Hey, where do you need to hook up? This is the mic. I can get a mic stand if you like and prefer. That way the speaker doesn't walk around during the platform, and I know it'll make your lives easier. I said, amazing. I appreciate that, and I love that. Yes, let's go ahead and use the mic stand. And that way I can set my lights properly. The photographer can have even better lighting for her. Doesn't need to use flash. Everybody gets complimented in that role together when you work as a team. Same thing on Saturday. Photographer was easy to work with. Hey, here's the details. Hey, we're going to be moving outside to do bride stuff because I saw that you were, capturing some interviews and X, Y, and Z, and come out, we look out for each other. And that's very important because if anything is happening and the bride isn't here, I'm going to send, whether it's myself or somebody in my team, to go reach out to the photographer and let them know, hey, this moment is going on. We want to make sure you don't miss it, So when there is a great team, man, magic happens. The day is seamless. The vibes are high, and the couple gets to enjoy their day to the maximum. And let's just say, the last wedding I did, both Friday and Saturday, the bride and groom just had an amazing time, an amazing day. And I got amazing footage. So stay tuned for those trailers when they come out. But I think we should talk more about the value of what a great vendor team looks like rather than the bad ones.